Okay, it's been 24 hours. This is not a worm video, but it does involve worms. So we are standing in a terribly lit, echoey garage because we got some really crazy, awesome things. So what I want to show you first is this bag of blood meal. It's not blood meal. It's sweet, sweet worm castings. This in here is a worm farm. I'm too terrified to actually put it into my worm farm. So it's actually the inception of worm farms. It's a worm farm inside of a worm farm. Okay, so this is worm tea made from this and a bunch of other things. And we'll get right to it, but it's super loud right now, and I'm just gonna turn this thing off. So this is the bubbler. Okay, cool. Okay, so where this story gets awesome, is I got into worm farming about, I don't know, 16, 18 months ago, totally by accident. So of course I jumped onto YouTube and I ran into this guy named Patrick, vermicomposting learned by doing. Awesome guy, super energetic, super smart, and just loves vermicomposting. So yeah, I ended up watching all of his videos, but through watching his videos, I met a couple other people. I met a bunch of other people through Patrick, but two people in particular. Sandra at Nana's Worms. She actually lived in Victoria with us. We connected. I ended up spending a ton of time with Sandra. Built a nice little compost system for her and her husband Landon. And yeah, just awesome to be able to meet them through the YouTube comments. The other person was a lady by the name of Anne at Plant Obsessed. So Anne was in the comments. She always had super concise, smart comments. So of course I went and checked her out. And the first video I looked at was a video on how her worm tea affected her plants, in particular her grapevine. So my challenge to all you guys is to go watch, we'll link that video at the end. Watch the first 2 or 3 minutes, and if you're not sold on the worm tea and what it did for her plants, I'll buy you lunch. How about that? We'll just have to work out the details of that. So anyways, through the butterfly effect or what have you, we ended up moving to Springfield, Illinois. Anne is about an hour and a half that way. I don't know if it's north or south. So we got connected, and she said, look, I'd love to meet you. We'll hook you up. So she got us the worm castings, the new worm farm. And I just followed her instructions to a T on that video that we'll link in the description. So we got home, we put this stuff together. We're a little bit tired, and it's been 24 hours. So now we're gonna take this, put it into our $12 sprayer, and then go apply it on some unsuspecting plants and 2 experiments. So I'm not going to do it on all the stuff that we want because I just want to make sure that I don't kill everything before. So we're going to apply it, wait a couple days, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll go ahead with our kind of experiments and general applications. So give us 2 minutes, we'll get this stuff together, and then we'll go out and I'll show you what we're going to do in 3 minutes. So let's go.
So what's the reason for having the bubbler?
The bubbler aerates it, and then with all the other amendments that you put in here, it creates an explosion, a population explosion of microbes, beneficial microbes, so and bacteria. So what Anne was saying is this stuff should look somewhere between coffee and chocolate milk. So just have a quick look here. So somewhere in there, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so now we're just gonna pour it through a cheesecloth. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not. So, and Anne always recommends a 1-to-3 ratio. So that's what we're gonna do. 1 part worm castings. Yeah, there's really nothing in there. That's good.
So did you just throw worm castings in there and then add water and then bubble it?
No, I added a whole bunch of stuff, but people are going to have to go watch Anne. I'm not going to tell people how to do this. Oh. Anne's going to tell people how to do this.
That's in that video that's at the end.
Yes, yes. So there's the worms there, or the worm casting, sorry. And then what you can do is just simply either reintegrate this into your worm bin, if you'd like to. But I think what I'm going to do, because I'm scared, is just put this out in the garden. Spread it out, water it in, bob and uncle. Cool. Okay. We've got everything that we wanted to sprayed. We'll see how it does. If nothing dies, we'll, like I said, we'll start our experiments and yeah, go from there. Super stoked. And thank you so much. Dinner was amazing. Gazzardos, thank you. But yeah, so great to meet you guys through Patrick, through Sandra, and now Anne. So yeah, YouTube is awesome for so many things. But yeah, Saturday night was awesome. So muddy thumbs up to you, Anne, and you guys stay awesome. Go watch Anne's video, please. First 3 minutes, that's all I ask. 3 minutes. Okay, stay awesome. So, anyways, I made a comment, and through some pretty crazy life happenings, we moved only an hour away from her. We actually had dinner with her. So, Anne from Plant Obsessed, you were awesome. Thank you so much for setting me up. I'm terrified of my worm farm. If I kill the worms, I'm going to go to a bait shop and buy more. You won't know. But crazy awesome. I want to say synchronicity, but it's more like the butterfly effect, I think. So,